Alright everyone, how's it going? Today we're going to be continuing with my Trapping 101 series, and we're going to have a pretty fun trap. Well, I don't know about fun, but it's a trap that I hold very dear to me, which is the gas trap. But before I continue on, if you want to support me, then please use my supported creator code in the item shop, code STOCKINGS. It's the same as my channel name, and it'll also be in the description down below, along with an invite link to my Discord server. And if you like what you see, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, let's continue on. So let me actually first start off with the perks, and the perks are pretty standard. It's just a standard crit build. It's just crit rating, crit damage, raw damage, reload speed, and effect duration. The gas trap is also locked to physical, so this is the only element that we can actually run on it, which is no big deal. I mean, there's plenty of physical traps in the game that perform exceptionally well. So yeah. Um, so yeah, it's just a standard crit build, and then the effect duration is also really important because that would actually allow the gas to linger for longer as it comes out of the little little tubes here. And the reload speed perk is also really important because combined with the effect duration perk, it's pretty much always up. There's pretty much always going to be gas that is raining down on the enemy husks, which is like really good. It's like maybe like zero point 0.3, zero point 0.4, maybe 0.5 second downtime, but it's basically always up, which is the important part. And yeah, and then that's really important when it comes to a trap like this because it excels in doing damage over time. Um, and one of the most like I guess easiest ways that people make use of gas traps is just setting up a straight tunnel like this, and they just lather the ceiling up here with gas traps. And you probably will have something like freeze traps, usually is what you see here, but you can also use stuff like wooden floor spikes, or even tar pits if you really want to. You don't really use tar pits in these unless it's like at the very end. But it's mostly either the freeze or the floor spikes that you will see them get the most usage in these traps, along with broadsides. Broadsides are pretty much the most common trap that people use in this type of tunnel, and this does exceptionally well at just clearing out just wave after wave of husk, even in the 160s. Um, so yeah, it's pretty good, and the gas trap, I guess I should also explain, only can hit from one tile high, which is a bit odd compared to, or well, not odd, but a bit different than other ceiling traps such as the ceiling electric field or the ceiling drop trap, aka the tire trap, where they can reach from 2 or 3 tiles high, or at least the electric field can reach from 2 and the drop trap from 3 or lower. And yeah, but this can only reach from 1, and that actually matters a lot in terms of exploding death bomb and propanes and all that stuff because the gas trap unfortunately is a victim of a lot of nerfs over the time over the years of Save the World's lifespan. I remember there was the gas trap actually used to apply affliction damage, and the affliction damage was very strong, very strong. It was easily the best trap in the game for damage purposes when that was in the game for sure. And it was the king trap, and I actually remember like just scavenging through Canny Valley as delicately as I could to get enough fibrous herbs to actually craft the trap so I can use it in my mission. So yeah, but now it's just like now it's just a fine trap. It's definitely more in line than the others, um, and stuff. But anyways, yeah. So the reason why I bring this one tile high thing is because there are things like exploding death bomb. There are things like propane huskies that will that have been added and programmed to counteract stuff like this little tunnel that I got going on here, with the gas trap being a main culprit of that as well. So what I like doing to counteract the sploders is to have like a sound wall in the beginning of a tunnel with like maybe some wooden floor spikes to slow them down, so that we can hit more sploder husk like this. Um, Very rarely are you ever going to have a setup where the gas trap is just going to solo everything nowadays. Nowadays, it really needs a lot of support from a bunch of utility traps like sound wall, freeze, etc., or even some extra damage as well from like the broadsides, because the gas is really good at taking care of all like the basic husks, and it does a pretty good amount of damage to the huskies as well. But the broadsides are really there for those big bursts of damage against the huskies and whatnot. Um, Another thing, Death Bomb and Healing Death Burst. Healing Death Burst kind of sucks for the gas trap because the gas trap excels at damage over time. So what happens is that when one husk goes down, then another one, then it heals all the other ones around it. That one goes down, heals everything else around it. That one goes down, heals everything else around it. So it's not optimal. It can work for sure, especially when combined with the broadsides and the freeze trap, and of course your own weapon, of course, too, right? But it's not gonna be like, oh my god, S tier Giga Broken damage. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is one thing to make sure. And in Death Bomb missions, if you really want to use gas traps in Death Bomb missions, definitely make sure to tier 3 the ceiling at the very least if you want to actually survive against Death Bomb, and make sure that it's probably based up too. So yeah, that's really all I can say about gas trap. Once again, it can only reach from one tile high. It is so if you do something like this, I swear I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna report you to the police because this should be a crime against humanity. Um, so yeah, I guess one little trap tunnel that I can showcase as well is the zigzag. I'm a big fan of using the gas trap in zigzag tunnels like this because uh, it just feels good because the zigzag tunnel is a tunnel that excels in knockback and utility, and the gas trap loves that stuff. The gas trap loves it when stuff just gets flinged around all in here, and it's just continuously doing damage over time, damage over time, damage over time to everything inside these little squares. So yeah, that's another fun tunnel that you can do that I might be able to show off in the mission, depending how the spawns go and the terrain and whatnot. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I showed the perks, showcased some tunnels, showcased how to properly use them, told about like weaknesses and strengths that it has. Yeah, I think that's really it. And yeah, I will see you guys when I hop into the mission. Alright, we're in the mission. I set up the defenses. We're in a Ride the Lightning. This is also my loadout if you want to take a quick peek at it. We got Base Kyle, Power Modulation, Mega Base, Frozen Castle, Base MD, Bomb Suit, Supply Drop, and Slow Field, with our Supercharged Traps team perk as well. And yeah, these are the modifiers as well. I made sure to not go into a mission that had any modifiers that like wouldn't be terrible. It is a 162 by the way, just so you know. But pretty much all my missions are in 160s. And yeah, so these are the tunnels really quick before I start the mission. We just got a nice standard tunnel here. I didn't put any broadsides in here because I think it's long enough to where, yeah, like I think I think having two here is fine, and I think the wave will be split up enough to where we can actually get most effectiveness out of our ceiling gas trap here. I will put some wall dynamos actually now that I think about it. So yeah, we just got one long tunnel here. We got a sound wall over here as well, some floor spikes slow them down, and just gas, gas, gas. Tar pits over here with a ceiling zapper for a smasher or something. Freeze traps here to hold them in place. And we kind of mimicked the same thing on this side, but I actually put broadsides here now though because I don't know, I just felt like putting it here. I also put the sound wall here as well, and then I put an anti-air trap over here to the side. This is kind of something I skimmed over, or I didn't really skim. I didn't even talk about it. Sometimes propanes might just throw the tank into the tunnel. You know what I mean? So having a cheeky air trap to the side there is always a bit handy to prevent any shenanigans from happening like that. And over here we have this, and lastly we got this tunnel over here. This is like a compact tunnel that I love playing with. It's so fun. It's just a simple, little like two by I don't know, like the 2x1 time by one or something. I don't know dimensions, man. Like whatever. This is Fortnite we're talking about. Like a sound wall here, gas, gas, wall launchers pushing them out, and just a bunch of floor spikes to slow them down as the wall launchers push them away. So yeah, we are going to. I'm actually gonna equip my. I'm gonna recycle these traps first. I'm gonna recycle these traps I've been getting from my supply drop, and I will equip my pot shots and start the mission. I believe the van is here. Yeah, there we go. So, alright, and for my base, I guess I'll put it somewhere like here-ish, I guess. Seems to be where most of the action will be taking place is in this angle, so I want to make sure that our tunnels are all nice and dandy. Yeah, so you see there is a, without the help of the broadsides, some huskies might slip through, but it's okay, we got our defenders there and stuff, so I'm not really too pressed about it. Matter of fact, let me actually just put you to defend here and stuff, so that's really nice. Wait, over here this tunnel is doing really good. Uh, Modifiers really aren't anything too serious. I don't think we really worry about too hard. There's a smasher. I feel like the smasher, by the way, might just hit this wall. By the way, I was kind of looking at that when I originally made this tunnel, and the smasher might just charge into the wall that I have like right here. There is another smasher, I believe, over here. Yeah, so hot shot used. Zapper did a lot of damage there as well. Really nice. Couple pot shots in there. The smasher is just getting tossed around from all the impact in there. The sound wall and 2-wall launcher is kind of hard to get through even for a smasher. More smashers in here. That smasher actually got frozen, which is pretty nice. Take care of this guy for a rat-a-tat. Take care of this guy too. Frozen. He's in smoke screen now, so he's gonna take a lot less damage. And we can just completely whiff my bull rush. Yeah, that's what we can do. I can completely whiff my bull rush so that I lose the entire wall. Yeah. I play this game for content, by the way. Anyways, another smasher in here. Do what we can to take care of him. Smoke screen is just super annoying, respectfully. This modifier is never fun for me to play against because I don't really use melee weapons. But it is what it is. Okay, because of that smasher incident, I guess I might need to put it like one tile back here. This should still reach this tunnel perfectly fine. Yeah, and that one should be okay too, so we'll just upgrade that as it goes. Yeah, Smasher's getting tossed around in there actually, with the defenders defending there as well. Pretty good. We got a lone husk just hitting that ramp there. Leave my funnel alone. Okay, we got a Smasher coming through. Just land to him. Make sure we drop the supply drop. And that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, as you can see, like, I didn't put any traps around our van. I literally just am putting all my faith in these tunnels. Only thing I put up there was anti-airs, and that's literally it. But yeah, that was a pretty good first wave. I wouldn't really have anything to complain. Besides that little mishap over here, where I whipped my bull rush completely and didn't even base up the rest of the van. So yeah, so Red Lightning, you know, has changing spawns in the second wave, so I think they're like almost identical actually, which is kind of funny. What sucks is that now we have all this over here. Okay, so I might just like reset the entire thing. Or set up an entire new tunnel like over here in this area. As they like drop in, yeah. Alright, so normally I would cut and pause, but I guess I already know what to do here. I'm just doing like a little quick zigzag. And I can just walk you guys through my trapping process on this one little tunnel. Also, pro tip, you can just like edit the stuff and then swing it with your pickaxe to actually break it faster. So you don't have to. So I don't have to sit here, you know, hammering away at a based up piece of thingy, whatever. So, anyways, we were doing the zigzag is what I said we were doing. So we will do something like this and like that. And yeah, this should be honestly more than good enough. So I mean, I already have wood here. I guess we're using tier 3 wood. I guess we're making do with tier 3 wood. We are gonna put a sound wall here, wooden floor spikes here. Actually, yeah, wooden floor spikes the whole way through. Here I will put tar pits because I think this is more than capable enough of holding the husk back. All this, and then we're not gonna put a roof here. I think I can. Nah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Put some floor pieces there, zapper here, and then gas. And I guess we'll put some wall darts as well. So like, I don't know, kill some nurses. So, yeah. That's another thing too I didn't talk about is the nurse husks. Nurse husks can be kind of annoying for the gas trap as well because it's kind of the same thing I talked about where it's like damage over time. Like there's literally moments where just the nurse just out heals the damage. Like I'm not even like playing or whatever. Like the nurse will just out heal the trap, which is kind of sad, but also maybe a testament to how strong nurses are. And you should always have a nurse killer at the ready. My favorite nurse killer is my Santa's Little Helper with triple damage. So yeah, this is a pretty chill tunnel. Just want to make sure these walls are a bit leveled up so I don't so like a smasher comes through, it's not going to destroy the whole thing. And I will put a cheeky like 2 air traps here. And yeah, this should be good. And I think we should be ready to start the mission. I mean, also this also is a bit closer to this tunnel, right? So I can actually move the base a little bit over here. Well, no, no, I think it's fine over here still. And yeah, let's just start the mission and wrap this up as we can. Wave's still coming over here. Here are flingers. Okay, no flingers yet. They might spawn later, but for now we are safe with the flingers. Let me actually see if this tunnel is doing good. Okay, yeah, nurse right there. So there is a nurse. I'm literally going to do what I just said, which is use my nurse killer. Oh, I think she died. Oh no, right here. Yeah. So, see right there, the stands hover just one-shots the nurse, which is always a great thing to see. And yeah, there's some Huskies getting through, but they're pretty much getting cooked alive. And yeah, those recycling is doing. Oh, there's a smasher. I didn't even see the smasher because of the because of the fucking smoke screen. That's hilarious. But as you can see, the physical smashers just get completely shredded by the traps because of it's physical, right? So because it's physical, it's taking the full damage from the gas trap instead of half, like how this elemental smasher will be taking. So that's pretty cool, I would say. I'm also getting lucky that I haven't seen a single exploder yet, but we do have precautions if we do see one, so I'm not even gonna act like I'm like worried about it, because I really am not. Yeah, so the smasher finally went out of the smoke screen, so I can actually like do something about this. Also, the mini boss is there. I think it's all a smasher mini boss. Yeah, that'll heal itself. Okay, no, it's a husky. So for mini bosses, I really just use the black drum. In 160s, it's kind of hard to solo the mini boss, especially as a constructor going in like a full constructor loadout. So I'm just gonna use the power of this weapon. Normally, what I would do is just bull rush the mini boss off the map or off the defense, right? But I want the rewards, you know what I mean, right? So like, whatever. I don't condone the uses of harmful bugs, but this is a PvE game, and Epic doesn't really seem to care, because I mean, the plasmatic discharge was apparently bugged for ages, and everyone used it. So yeah, same with the Xenon bow. But yeah, was that taken care of? Okay, that is not what I wanted to happen, but it doesn't really change anything. Repair this. Where did that smasher go? Excuse me? Okay, I guess he died. I guess he died. Sick. So this tunnel is also still good. The trap's doing, by the way. Yeah, they're good on durability. Okay, cool. How about in here? Everything's chill in here. There is a nurse that is being a nuisance. Take care of her. Another one here, I think, on top of me. Yeah, cool. We took care of them. Stannis Little Helper is just awesome at taking care of nurses. And another smasher over here. Lands him a couple times for rat-a-tats. As you can see, I'm using a very colorful selection of weapons in today's video. I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with a lot of different weapons that I never really use too often. As you can see, even in a full constructor loadout, the rat-a-tat still is doing pretty good. Really fun weapon. But yeah, we are approaching the conclusion of this mission very soon. I believe I will just put my slow field here when it comes up in the zigzag tunnel here, just so I can slow him down even more. Like so, excuse me. Make sure we kill that nurse. Make sure we kill that nurse for sure. There's another one in here. She might live because of smoke screen, but you know, I seem to take care of her. Nice. But yeah, that was really. That was the showcase. I set up 3 really good tunnels with the gas trap, and literally the only things that were actually getting through were just smashers that I had to just manually kill my weapons. So yeah, that is the ceiling gas trap video. Awesome trap, big fan of it. I'm really glad I was able to showcase it off here at its peak efficiency as well. So yeah, if you guys like what you saw, then use my supporter creator code STOCKINGS, join the Discord server. And if you like what you saw, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, and peace.